If I ever needed some encouragement or someone to be excited for me or even someone to laugh at a really lame joke I had, which I have a lot of, she always would. Lexi, I feel so privileged that I have a friend like you, and I'm so honored to be here today. When Lexi asked me to be her maid of honor, I think I may have jumped up and down. I'm not sure. But I was really so excited that Lexi and Billy were getting married. I'm so happy for them. They are a couple that I've watched grow together and become so in love through the years. And when you are around them, you truly know how much they care about each other. To Billy, you are so good about putting up with Lexi's friends. We are quite a crew. I promise you that in the future we'll try to keep the dance parties to a minimum. We'll try. But thank you for loving Lexi. When I see the way that you make her happy, I'm truly grateful. Lex, you are one of my closest friends, and I wish you a lifetime of love and happiness, and I truly believe Billy is the answer to this wish. Thank you for asking me to be a part of your wedding, and for being an amazing friend.
Very nice. Here in front of me, and you see what? She's a maid of honor. And of course, introducing maid of honor, Jessica Nagoda, with some words for our bride and groom. Jessica.
Okay, I talk a lot, so I'm going to keep this short. I didn't write anything. So there were two people that were made for each other. It's Lexi and Billy, and they've been through so much together. She's been there for everything, from the camping trip to the ice cream cones and the amazing times we've all had. And I want to thank you for Pirates games. It didn't always turn out so good, but I want to thank you guys for inviting me to be the other half, and I'm so thankful to share this special day with you. And I love you both, and I can't wait. Good luck on your journey. I love you. That's mine.
Everyone's thanks to Jessica Nagodi, maid of honor. And moving on over to Mr. Shades. Night vision goggles. And of course is our best man, Steve Hoy. Steve?
Yeah!
For those of you who don't know me, I'm Billy's longtime friend and best man, Steve Hoy. I'd like to take this opportunity to thank all the parents and grandparents that made this day possible. I know it wasn't easy getting us all here. Now, I'm sure you're all wondering why I'm wearing sunglasses here this evening. There's two reasons. The first reason, I really am that cool. And the second reason is, the sun will never set on a badass. But enough about me. I came here this evening to tell some embarrassing memories of growing up with Billy. Now, most of you know Billy today as a strong, dedicated businessman. But he's not always been that way. I met Billy when I was in first grade. Not long after, he moved 2 doors away from me. So naturally, being the same age, we became good friends. But with most childhood friendships, we had our differences. It seemed that sometimes, when Billy didn't win or get his way, he liked to take his ball and go home. This always caused problems with the neighborhood gang. We got into some pretty heated arguments. Now, I can stand here and honestly tell you that I have been in more fistfights with this guy right here than I can count with all my fingers and all my toes. Now, we've all grown up a lot since those days. We've still been known to play some pranks on each other. For instance, I remember waking up one morning with pieces of sod plastered on the side of my house with tire tracks throughout the lawn. I drove to one of my good friend's house only to find the evidence of the same lawn plastered all over the side of that Ford F-250. Another instance that comes to mind would be one night the same truck was stolen from a bar and exported. Only to have the state police find it 100 yards away from where they were called to the scene. I could go on with these stories for hours. But I'm not just here to talk about Billy. Lexi is a very sweet and caring girl. One of the kindest people that I know. I have to tell you, I was a little worried about her cooking. When she called Billy one day while we were golfing with some questions on making corn on the cob. She was redeemed when I had an injury. She made me some lasagna and some cookies. Now, I'm not the biggest fan of lasagna, but I ate every bite of this one. Needless to say, I was very impressed. I believe Lexi makes a great match for Billy. Together, they'll be able to conquer anything the bumpy road of life throws their way. And we will be here to support them. So before I toast the new happy couple, I have a few words for Lexi to think about. Lexi, what's the difference between a new dog and a new husband? The dog will only take a few months to get trained. So let's raise our glasses to our new happy couple.